Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris and Blumhouse. You had one job, and you let the channel that makes the Sharknado movies beat you to it? A lot of us horror fans are yearning for this Five Nights at Freddy adaptation being made by Blumhouse Studios. They have been attached to the project for a while now. The last update we got was back in October of 2018, where Jason Blum himself let us know that they would start shooting the movie very soon, but very soon has come and gone. It looks like another studio has beat them to what basically is a Five Nights at Freddy knockoff. Now follow me here because I'm not making this up. So if you're aware of who Hanna-Barbera is, you'll know he's a man who's made very many classic cartoons: Scooby-Doo, the Flintstones, Tom and Jerry, Yogi Bear, just mentioning some of his most popular ones, but the most obscure one that he made was a show called The Banana Splits Show, and where it was this just live action interpretation of a bunch of guys in furry costumes singing, dancing for children's entertainment. For some reason, they decided to license out that property to SYFY in order to make a horror movie where these characters that used to be a friendly kids TV show is now gonna go on a murder rampage exactly like Five Nights at Freddy's. They released the trailer a few weeks back, and I mean, it's just pretty close to it. The movie's basically revolving around this family who gets tickets to see a live taping of the Banana Split Show, and in this interpretation, instead of it being people in costumes, which I think would just be way easier than creating animatronic robots, they have these robots who I guess either get hacked into or something goes wrong because they decide to attack the audience and start killing people left and right. There's certain shots in this trailer where they go full Terminator and you get to see their half robot face, a little robot arm there. And look, rip off or not, I am a fan of these B-level horror movies. I understand that this thing looks super low budget. If you watch the trailer, it's not the best acting, doesn't even look like it has the best production value, but that premise is just so interesting, and me dying to see a Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but nothing moving along with that. This is the closest thing we're gonna get to it. Now, like I said, this is with the SYFY channel, so it is going straight to television. I'll probably be checking it out on digital. I actually would not have minded this premise going to theaters because you know what? That's pretty creepy. Even look at these costumes. They look nothing like the original TV show. That definitely had a higher budget than this thing. And it's also pretty funny because you can obviously tell that they're actors in those suits pretending to be these robot animatronic dolls. But some of these kooky shots of people being murdered by these laughing animatronics has me pretty damn excited to see this. It's just so crazy to me that it's the actual licensor of the cartoon that used to be a kids show. It's almost like the same thing they're doing with the Magic 8 Ball. Hasbro decided to partner up with Blumhouse to give us a horror movie based off of children's toys. I love these kind of kooky, random, non-expected ways to turn franchises. I mean, even me right now wearing a shirt of some of my favorite cartoons back in the day, I can't imagine that in 10, 20 years from now, these guys could be turned into a horror movie. But bro, really, out of all these, Johnny Bravo, The Night Stalker, that's a horror movie I would watch. And last thing I'll mention, since I am connecting this to Five Nights at Freddy, they could possibly be doing something very soon with it. We had Jason Blum put out this tweet where he was with Jamie Lee Curtis teasing that they were discussing something. Now, a lot of us are obviously thinking this has to do with the Halloween sequel. I kind of believe that's where this tweet was headed, especially given the toy she was holding. But in that same update interview that I mentioned earlier in October, where Jason Blum was telling us when we can expect the Five Nights at Freddy movie, he was specifically asked if Jamie Lee Curtis would be involved in the project because it turns out she's a fan of Five Nights at Freddy. And he said, you know what? I am thinking about it and I would love to have her involved. So if this is them being very soon into filming it and getting it started, could Jamie Lee Curtis be starring in Five Nights at Freddy? I don't know. I'd be willing to see that happen. But you hear about this, guys. Are you gonna watch this knockoff? It's crazy. It's wild. It's kind of up my alley as just a little Saturday flick to watch. I'm not gonna take it too seriously. I'm just gonna enjoy the dumb, gory kills. Let me know what you guys think about this, and are you excited for a Five Nights at Freddy movie to finally happen? Because I'm getting scared that if it doesn't come out next year, it's not happening. As always, guys, be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. I'm Chris. Take care.